Hello everyone, this is future me, here to welcome you to the booktube games vlogs. I was really awkward on the first couple of vlogs, so just wanted to, welcome you, say hello, excuse my awkwardness for the first 3 clips, maybe 4, and yeah, I'll see you at the end with a little wrap up of the week. It's booktube games day 1. I keep looking at myself, I need to stop doing that. Happy booktube games everyone. Team Ketterdam is ready to get you. Yeah, I decided to start filming this when there's a big storm coming on, so yikes. Sorry for the bad lighting, I guess. Plans for today. I started Sawkill Girls, which is our group book, and I'm like 100-ish pages into it. I think I'm enjoying it. I didn't know it had magical themes to it, so that's new to me, but yeah, it sounds fun. Other plans for today. We are buddy reading Shadow and Bone, and today the goal is to get it 100 pages in, but I'm already 100 pages in because I started it ahead of time, so I don't know, I might read a bit ahead today, so I'm just ahead for tomorrow and then for day 3 when we're finishing it, but I don't know, I might just focus on Sawkill Girls. So yeah, that's the plan for today and tonight. Okay, update! I ended up filming a booktube newbie tag and my TBR for the booktube games because the storm faded away and I got some sun. So now I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna read Sawkill Girls until it's dinner time, even though I actually don't know what time it is right now. Good morning everyone, it's day 2 of the booktube games. I'm ready to go out. I'm taking Shadow and Bone with me because I'm not sure what time I'll be back home. So I'm taking this, reading another 100 pages of that today. I was just listening to Sawkill Girls while getting ready. And yeah, that's my reading plans for today. This is my first vlog and I'm already vlogging from my bed looking like this. Yikes, sorry. So right now it's the end of day 2. I thought I'd just update you. I had a really busy day, so I didn't get to read a lot. I went to a pet festival that was quite cute. And I got to read a bit of Sawkill Girls, just a tiniest bit though. It's still very meh to me. The narrator is amazing, so if you're thinking of reading it still, definitely do that because I love the narrator so much. She's going off. She's not only reading, she's getting into it, which is a big mood. But the plot is about these girls, Sawkill girls, who keep getting murdered, keep disappearing. This family that's kind of weird might have something to do with it, has something to do with it. We follow 3 girls, don't really love any of them. Read Shadow and Bone, here it at. We need to talk about the Darkling, guys. Okay. I have a lot of feelings about this. First of all, I don't think the Darkling is a great love interest. I don't think he's an angel, obviously. I don't think the Darkling has been abusive yet. He's is disrespectful a bit with spoilers, I guess, kind of, with for Shadow and Bone, halfway through, when he sent Alina the black kafta instead of the usual summoner blue. Listen, that didn't like that, didn't support that. He's very hot and cold, I think, and I'm sure he'll do some bad shit, because there wouldn't be such a you shouldn't like the darkling trend, but wave if he didn't do some stupid shit. But you know, so far I can't help it. Just Lee Bardugo has a way to make me love characters that I'm not supposed to love, and it's so annoying. It's listen, I think that's it. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm so tired, but I wanted to update you before I went to bed. So good night, I guess, and I'll see you tomorrow, which is in like literally a second for you. Good morning, everyone! It's Booktube Games Day 3. I'm in my onesie. Hi. I look like a mess, but that's alright, I guess. Sorry. I just spent some time catching up on Booktube, and now I think I'm gonna refilm my Booktube Games TBR, because I just didn't really like the way my first one turned out. It was the first film, so fancy, the first film I ever filmed. It was the first video I ever filmed, and I was kind of nervous, and it's just a bit of a mess, so I think I'll refilm it. I might put some makeup on, just to pretend that I can be asked to look nice. And yeah, didn't do a lot of reading last night. Well, no, I didn't do any reading after the clip you just saw. But yeah, maybe we can talk about the books a little more clearly, because I was half asleep last night. So maybe in a bit I'll update you a bit more. Listen, y'all, I'm annoyed. I just realized I've been talking for like 10 minutes and I didn't press record like a dumb bitch. Hi, thank you very much. So let me update you all over again. I just filmed my Booktube Games TBR, went great, had loads of fun. Then I did my thumbnail, which I hadn't done last time. So it was my first time trying to pick up books for my thumbnail. Listen, y'all, I don't know how you do. Like, I've seen people pick like 20 books. I have like 11 and I almost died. So they're all here on the floor right now. I'm gonna show you to them. Chilling on the floor. Spoilers, even though this is coming out after the TBR, but spoilers. And I somehow got this lipstick, which, as you can see, it's very dark and coming out now. Brilliant, amazing, beautiful. Let me turn on the light, actually. I got this lipstick all over my copy of Shadow and Bone, then all over my hand, and then all over my chin. So I think that was a success. And I got some bloopers, which now I have bloopers on my channel, I guess. But yeah, I was talking about sawkill girls, and then I was talking about a lot of other shit, but let's talk about sawkill girls. So while I was getting ready, putting on makeup, doing my hair, kind of, getting dressed, just a shirt, these pajamas, so a shirt, putting on a shirt, I was listening to the Sawkill Girls audiobook. Now, my feelings. I've already told you I love the narrator. I've already told you I was meh about the plot. I still feel meh about the plot, but also I really enjoy it other times. Like, I go from, within like 5 minutes, I go from really enjoying it to not really liking it to please stop this to oh, okay, I can get with it. And I was thinking about why that was, and I think it's Claire Legrand's writing. I think because first I thought, oh, it's just the characters. I'm enjoying some of the characters more than others because we have 3 different POV. Well, 4-ish, because of The Rock is a POV. Not The Rock like The Rock. The Rock like an actual rock. Imagine if The Rock was in this book. I'd love that. yeah, I just thought, I'm enjoying some characters more than others. That's why I keep being like unsure about it and then loving it. But then I started noticing that I wasn't feeling like that chapter from chapter. It was just in the middle of the chapter, I'd start hating it, and I was enjoying it before. So I think it's Claire Legrand's writing. And I think her writing is very floppy. So it goes from being amazing and fun and great and really descriptive to just, I don't think childish is the word I'm looking for, but it just feels weird. And it feels wrong. Like it feels like it doesn't fit. So I think that's my problem with Sawkill Girls right now. Yeah, if it wasn't for the booktube games, if it wasn't for the double pages, and if it wasn't for me wanting Caterdam to win with all my heart, and being sure we will, I would probably have just jumped back into my other audiobook. I should have talked about it in my TBR actually. Before February, I was listening to Midnight at the Electric, which is a historical fiction / futuristic book about climate change. It's really cool. I'm super enjoying it. It has this whole mystery to it. I think it's so much fun. And I'd rather be listening to it right now instead of Sawkill Girls. I'm also just reading Sawkill Girls as well on ebook because Scribd has both the audiobook and the ebook, so I keep switching back and forth. And I'd also rather be reading my other audiobook, which is City of Bones. And that's what I was talking about before I realized I hadn't pressed record like a dumb bitch. So let me talk about it again. So I'm rereading / reading for the first time the entirety of the Shadowhunters Chronicles. And I was telling you how I read the first book in the Infernal Devices, which is, Clockwork, whatever one it is, Clockwork something. Hated it because I read it in Portuguese, and now that I'm reading City of Bones in English, I realized how much I hated it because of the translation. Those translations are so bad, and I'm not just dumping on translations as a whole. I love the translation for A Darker Shade of Magic. That's amazing. I read it in Portuguese, love reading it in Portuguese. Yeah, so I was telling you that. I read Queen of Jesus Christ. Then I read Lady Midnight, I read Lord of Shadows, and I read Queen of Air and Darkness, all in English. So the Dark Artifacts, it's done. And for the Mortal Instruments, I'm not sure which ones I've read and which ones I haven't. I know I read the original trilogy. So, City of Bones, City of Ashes, and with whatever, City of something, I don't know. They all sound the same, I just don't know. And I think I read the fourth one, but I don't think I've read anything else. I surely didn't read the last book. I read the wiki page before I read Lady Midnight because I needed to know what happened. So that's my current state on that. So I decided this year, you know what, Joanna, you are going to finally read the entirety of Shadowhunters Chronicles. So that means TMI, TID, I call it TID, 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 that, TDA, and the short stories. So the one about Magnus, the Brain Chronicles, the one about Simon, the one about Simon, and is there something? Oh, and the new one that just came out about Jam. I think it's about Jam. The one that was coming out with single stories separately. I want to read that. Just as a whole, I'll just buy the entire book. I'll be fine. Yeah. So I was also thinking it could be fun to do reading Shadowhunters for the second. for the second / first time. vlog. I think that'll be fun, and I think people will scream at me because of my opinions, which love that for me. So yeah, instead of Soccer Girls, I'd rather be reading City of Bones, which is pretty sad, I think. Hello everyone, it's day 4. I can't keep up. Like, when you're not at uni, do you get confused, or not working, do you get confused with the days? Because I do. It's day 4. I finished Shadow and Bone last night, so I'll update you on that in a bit. Still need to finish Soccer Girls, still don't want to, so yikes. I have a bunch of stuff to do today though. I'm staying home all day today, so this is what you're getting. I know I said I had a lot of things to do, but instead of doing it, I decided to change my entire room. So yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you this. Anyway, I think because I don't like the... Listen, look at this. So this is my door, right? I think that looks cute, but then you have this weird corner. So I think I might try to push my bed against there. And then I used to sleep there, so I'll just change it around. But the problem is, I have my TV up here, so, I mean, the bed will reach like here, and then maybe it'll be annoying. I don't watch TV a lot anyways, but yeah, that's what I'm doing instead of being productive, so just wanted to let you know. Okay, y'all, I'm tired. Update. So, first of all, I saw a spider web, almost died, but I'm fine now. It was... Oh, I'm fine. It's okay. I survived. God, I'm so red. Okay, update. So there's my bed. There's the mess all over the floor. We move this here, and my tiny TBR shelf is still there, but I had to move it and clean behind it, so it's bookless now. They're all on my bed. I should be really listening to my audiobook right now, you know. I've been doing this for like 2 hours, an hour and a half, maybe. And yeah, I could have got a lot of reading done, but I'm listening to music instead. Oops. Hello everyone, welcome to day 5 of the booktube games. Last night was a mess. I didn't read anything. I think I read 20 pages of Siege and Storm, which I was supposed to read like 90. And then I read like 14 of Sawkill before I fell asleep. So that's a mess. So today we are heading to IKEA. Yeah, which we love. We stand IKEA always. And yeah, I'll bring you along with me, hopefully, if you wanna come, I guess. Hey peeps, just got home from IKEA, so that was fun. Let me tell you about Shadow and Bone. Let's sit. Let's sit for a bit. So, okay. I finished it like 2 days ago, and I haven't told you about it yet, so Shadow and Bone. No, listen, I didn't have high expectations for it, so it didn't really make me upset. But yeah, it was very standard fantasy. We started hating the darling, yikes, the darkling, god I'm hot. We started not standing the darkling halfway through, and yeah, I have a lot of people hate Mal, but I'm fine with him. I haven't seen anything to be annoyed at with Mal, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Gave it 3.5 stars on Goodreads. Hello everyone, it's booktube games day 7, and I didn't update you yesterday because I'm a piece of shit. Yay! So we are currently laying on my bed. Why? Because. Because why not? I'm tired. I wanted to lay down. We're laying down. Your girl got a new haircut today. It's barely different, but it's a lot lighter. Feels nice. Yeah, and still haven't finished anything else besides Sawkill Girls. Which yikes. Honestly, just yikes. I'm upset. Should I even tell you about it? Like, if you want to read it, pick up the audiobook. I've talked about this like 100 times. If you're not really interested, just don't. Just don't bother. I really enjoy it for the first like hour of the audiobook. Maybe it's like 12 hours. Girl. But it got so boring. I honestly, I hope no one asks me anything about it because I finished it while I was building my IKEA shoe cabinet thing. I'll show it to you in a second. I'll show you how my room turned out. Yeah, I finished it while doing that, and I finished it on 3 times speed, which is a little much. I can do 2 and pay attention and still, know what's happening. 2.5 is really pushing it. 3, no, have no idea what happened. Honestly, and I don't care. I'm so sad. Like, I wanted to care about the characters so much, but they were all so dead. Like, they were. Oh, listen, I'm so upset. And I thought it was going to be super feminist. I thought it was going to be like, super queer. But it's just. It was queer. There was a lesbian relationship in it. I think one of them was bi. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. But it was so dry. Like, it was just dry, and it shouldn't be. It should be exciting, and it should be suspenseful, It's not the kind of book that you should be bored through. Because sometimes I'll read books, and I'll think, okay, I'm bored. But that's okay. It's not supposed to put me on my toes. It's not supposed to make me want to jump off a cliff. But this book, I feel like I was supposed to be enthralled, and I was supposed to be, like on the edge of my seat. And I just wasn't. Ha! Too bad. Yeah, I complained about writing before. I still, I can't even say that. I wasn't paying enough attention to know if I liked the writing. Yikes. But yeah, I finished that, so that got me an extra 450 pages, I think. So that's done, thankfully. Gave it 2 stars, unfortunately, though. And yeah, I kind of wanted to pick up Furyborn because I read the sampler. It was free on Kindle, I think. And I read that. And I enjoyed it. I was a bit confused, but I liked it. But I'm not sure if I want to pick up Furyborn now, so let me know if you liked it, I guess. Oh, God, I'm so upset. I wish I liked it. I just, and like, why am I still talking about this? I feel like if we didn't know what was happening, because, we had Val's perspective, and through Val's perspective, I feel like I knew everything that was happening, and what I was supposed to not know, I either knew or I found it boring when we found out. So, yikes! I wasn't. It was so unsatisfying. I'm so. Listen, I finished it yesterday, like 24 hours ago, and I'm still upset. But yeah, do not recommend, unfortunately. But I'm not the most. I'm not the most thrill. Was it even a thriller? whatever that was. Focused person, like everyone enjoyed Sadie a lot. I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite thing in the world. I really liked Emma in the Night. Emma in the Night I enjoyed. I gave it like 4 stars. That was really good. Oh, actually, that book was amazing. Yeah, if you have any recommendations for like Emma in the Night kind of things, if you read it, would love that. Emma in the Night, if you didn't know, it's about these two sisters who went missing, and then one of them comes back, and it's them trying to find out what happened, and it has a really cool psychologist in it, so I really enjoy that actually. If you have more books that are narrated by a psychologist, let me know, because I don't think, besides Emma in the Night, I don't think I've read any, and I really want to. Okay, let me know about that. Yeah, so that's my review of Sawkill Girls. Plans for today. Oh, I already not updated, I already posted my booktube games TBR, my booktube newbie tag. My mom is on break right now, so I won't be filming anything until she goes back to work. So I think Monday maybe I'll film something new. Maybe the weekend, we'll see. Yeah, plans for today. I need to finish Season Storm because today is the day we're supposed to finish, and I'm like 60 pages in because I'm trash and I'm the worst. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Oh, listen, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying my best. And I really want to go back to my audiobook, Midnight at the Electric. Talked about that already, I think. And yeah, I think that's all I'm doing today, just reading Season Storm and staying in bed. Okay, peeps, so today is the 8th, and I'm here to just wrap up the week a bit, let you know how it went. I had a busy-ish week. My mom was out from work, she was on break. I'm on break still, but I have a lot to do. So didn't read as much as I wanted to, but we'll get there. Everything will be fine. Things I read this week. I read Shadow and Bone by Lee Bardugo. Again, enjoy it. I thought it was super standard fantasy. Super enjoy the world building though. I think it's really culturally interesting. The way we treat in religion, especially now in the later books, which not talking about that now, so I'm gonna shut up. And I read Sawkill Girls, which was disappointing. Yikes. Yeah, I already talked about that, and should be the previous clip, I think. But yeah, you heard me talk about that for a bit, and I'll talk about it on my wrap-up again, so I really don't need to, go on about that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please what should you let me know? Let me know what you read this week. If you're participating in the booktube games, if you're not participating, just let me know what you read this week anyway. And yeah, I'll see you next week for another vlog. Bye.